Be sure to subscribe and click on the bell for notifications on future uploads. Hello everyone, Simon Bard here, or you can call me Sully. Well, we come to the end of Happy Sulli-Days, which of course means I had to review a Christmas special or movie that I dislike. But, like last year, I'm going to review a Christmas special or movie that I like. Yet, since it's New Year's Eve, I'm reviewing a New Year's special. That is to say, a New Year's cartoon from 1991 from the former Soviet Union. Yes, I'm reviewing the obscure Russian cartoon from the final days of the USSR, simply titled Miss New Year. On New Year's Day, a beauty pageant is being held for all the animals in the forest, and the winner will be determined by a computer. Thus, several animals join the competition, including a bear, pigs and badgers, a fox, and a crow who was put on the show by her determined mother. And it's all hosted by a rabbit who also controls the computer. This is my first exposure to a Russian cartoon, and from what I saw, it's odd and kind of wacky. But, for the most part, I do like it. Sort of. I'm not saying it's bad in any way, it's, like I said, odd. Yet it's more for the sake of the story elements. Firstly, the competition is a beauty pageant. Yet it comes off more like a talent show, as the pigs and badgers are shown dancing, the bear is shown flexing his muscles, and the fox is shown dancing. Though I think the competition is based on who looks beautiful while doing what they want, as the crow just talks about her family while it's her turn. Speaking of which, the crow didn't want to be in the competition, as she says she's ugly, and everyone would laugh at her. Which is essentially what happens while looking prettied up by her mother. Yet her mother's determined to make her win by sabotaging the competition, via messing with the computer to give her a big score, as the mother says she worked with computers before when she was in developing countries. And yes, what the mother crow did is mean and wrong, and she only told her daughter about it. But in the end, it turns out alright, as the young crow told the honest truth and gave Fox the crown, who beforehand was crying from not winning the pageant. And so Fox is declared the winner as Miss New Year, and Crow was given the title of Miss Honesty. Of course it does end happily, but there's still other odd moments I have to mention. Like the wolf was the photographer of the pageant, and then says he's unemployed since the bear took away his camera. Yet the rabbit lets him work the computer, but says at half the bet, and once the wolf got his chance to use the computer only once, he said that he fulfilled half his bet, letting the rabbit use it. Why did the rabbit and wolf say these things? I don't know. They're never really explained. And there is a twist at the end involving the computer, as it's a washing machine, since the wolf smelled laundry detergent. On one hand, it makes sense since the computer looks like a washing machine, but on the other hand, the twist is pointless because the crow mother did go into the computer to mess with it, and it really does look like a computer on the inside. A computer that uses a lever to operate and only displays numbers, for some reason. But if the twist is supposed to be a joke, then it's not a funny one. It's just confusing. Yet aside from all those odd moments and a bit of a mean-spirited edge, the rest of it works for what it is. The backgrounds look neat, giving a 60s vibe to their look, and the decorations and sets are of the Russian style. The music seems funky, yet it sounds cool. It's all done with synthesizers and presents a 70s feel throughout. And despite the dialogue being in Russian, the word computer sounds the same as in English, which does seem interesting. And the characters, their designs and animations, are really fine. Sure, there isn't a lot to know about them, but they're basic enough to get. As a whole, this cartoon is odd, but kind of enjoyable. The characters are alright, the story is fine, and the animation, for a cartoon from the former Soviet Union, is good. While it is only 9 minutes long and some moments are questionable at best, I can't say that it's a bad cartoon. The background design and music seems cool, almost giving a 60s and 70s vibe. The characters and their designs are neat and sort of sweet. And despite the story having odd situations and a rather mean edge on occasion, it's simple enough and straightforward. As the last cartoon from the USSR, and my first exposure of it, it's mostly alright. And maybe someday I'll watch more Russian cartoons to see how they are, because from what I saw and got out of it, I had to find enough time, even for this being a New Year's cartoon. So today, this cartoon will be getting a rating of 2.5 plus stars. So thank you for joining me. Like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Facebook or Twitter, support my Patreon, tune in next time for a new video, and have a happy new year.